Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Real D&D Podcast, Campaign 3, Episode 5. I'm your DM, as always, Kat Weber, and I'm joined tonight by Sam and Jack, like normal. We have the most basic generic names, the three of us. Um, Anyways, let me do a quick little recap because it's been about a month since the last time we played. So, these two lovely heroes have been chosen from seemingly random, meaning a note placed on their bed while they were asleep, and they were asked to come to the castle and cure the prince, who is dying of some mysterious elven illness. While they were there, one of their friends has gotten kidnapped and is now slowly dying of this disease while they are making heads and tails of what's going on. And now the two of them, plus one more character whose player could not be here today, Kyrie. The three of them are upstairs in Princess Jordan's bedroom, and they are waiting for a chance to meet the nanny, whom one of our players' best friends told us about as to when they discovered that Poplin's best friend, Danny, has actually been involved in this royal family for a while and is their royal librarian. Danny then told the three of them, technically, to go upstairs and meet the nanny, and the nanny will give them more information. They also found a key in which they have no idea where it unlocks to. And I'm pretty sure that's where we left off. If there's anything I'm missing, let me know.
We found the key in a book in the library, correct?
Yes. The three of you plus Danny were in the library for quite some time. You were looking at books and how the magic-related books have been ignored, but the gardening books have been really hit hard. And that the queen, with the help of Danny, have been trying to figure out a natural way of curing this prince's illness, because no magic has worked on him, but they're also pretty anti-magic. So you guys have just took your long rest. It's now pretty much the 3 in the afternoon, and you're in Jordan's room. So what do you guys want to do?
So the plan was to go and snoop in the king and queen's bedroom, right? If I'm remembering correctly.
Yes, I'm glad you remembered. I was trying to figure out what it was.
I remember you said one of you wanted to talk to the nanny, one of you wanted to snoop in the king and queen's bedroom, or you guys could do both of those things together.
Yeah.
I think we said together.
Yeah. We should go talk to the nanny first, because she might have some kind of information on, I don't know, she could tell us something that would help us out. I don't know what that could be yet, but it's a possibility.
So you guys just gonna hop on across the hall to the nanny?
Sneak on over to Josiah's room, or no, to
Yes,
because she has her own quarters, right?
She has her own quarters, but Danny said that she spends most of her day in Josiah's room.
Okay. Yeah, so let's sneak on over to the other. I want to if there's a keyhole or something I can look through. I want to make sure there's no one in the little hallway area.
Yeah, you guys can absolutely do that. No real necessary. You don't see anyone in the hallway.
Right. We ready to go?
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna, as quietly as possible, open the door and go across the hallway.
Okay.
And I will follow.
Can both of you make me stealth checks?
Of course.
I got a 7.
Okay.
I got a... Oh god, math is hard. 22.
Okay. So you guys walk over to the door, and are you guys just gonna walk straight in? Or are you gonna knock? Or what's the plan?
That should have been something we figured out. Same deal. I want to try and peep through the keyhole and see if, like, what's going on in there before I go in.
Can you give me a... Can you give me a investigation check?
Yeah. So, 18.
18? Okay.
Doing good so far.
So you... And then can you also give me an athletics check?
Okay. That's a 9.
Okay, so you don't even have to duck down because you're pretty short. You put your eye up against the peephole, and the first thing you see is another eyeball looking back at you, causing you to jump and, like, stumble back. You don't fall, but you're stumbling. And
Okay.
as you're kind of disorientated, the door opens up, and you see this tall, elven lady standing in front of you. Like, you know that elves don't, like, age like normal people do, but she looks old.
Okay.
So, like, you know she's got a few years on her. And, she just looks at you two, nods, and then ushers you inside.
I shall follow.
Me too.
As you guys are inside, you notice that Josiah is asleep in his bed, and that the place has been cleaned since the last you saw it, and this lady looks down at you two and says, I've been expecting you. It took you quite a while to get here, but I'm glad you're finally here.
Been doing our best.
You didn't do the voice the entirety of the last session, so I forgot about it.
Yeah, my loser of a roommate was, like, making fun of me for it, so I didn't do it. Now I don't have a roommate anymore, so.
Oh my gosh, I love when that happens. She nods at you and just starts, like, nervously cleaning the room. You can, like, tell that she's not the type of person to sit still, and she's kind of just waiting for you guys to ask questions and such, or do whatever you came here to do. For all she knows, you're here with the cure right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I'm, like, completely blanking on what we needed to ask her about.
Who are you?
She says, well, a lot of people just call me the nanny or nanny, but I'm Viola. Nice to meet you. And you are, let me guess. You are definitely Poplin. I've heard a lot about you. And there are 3 options for who you two could be. Where is the third? And she looks between Kyrie and Elaina, and she points to Elaina and goes, I see that you are definitely the monk, so you must be Elaina. And would this be Kyrie? And Kyrie just kind of nods, and then she looks between the 3 of you and asks, so where would Miss Taryn be then?
Well, it seems that, unfortunately, she has fallen to whatever our prince here has as well.
Oh, well, that is very unfortunate considering, well, she's human. So you really do have a time crunch then, huh? But it was nice to meet you all. Do you have it? Do you have the cure?
Not quite yet. We were hoping perhaps you could give us some information on that. We're not quite sure where it is.
I wish I knew where it was. If I knew, I would have it already. All I really know is that it seems that the king is hiding something. I really do not think that Declan wants his son to get better.
Do you know in their room right now?
Well, I would say no. This time of day, Declan is normally down with the guards and is probably just walking the halls. He doesn't have a lot of hobbies. And Daisy is, well, she's probably in her hobby room. But if you're asking if their bedroom is open, free to investigate right now, that would be yes.
I'm going to kind of just pull out the key that we found and hold it out and just ask,
Do you recognize this key? Do you know what this goes to?
Her eyes widen and she very, very excitedly drops what she's holding and says, yes. Declan's closet. I have never been in there, but he won't let anyone in there, not even his wife.
Think I know where we gotta go next then.
Good luck. Please return when you can, and I hope all is well with your human friend. If you need anything, you have people on your side. But please remember, do not trust the guards. None of them. Don't trust them.
I'm going to just smile and nod and start heading back towards the door.
As you're walking away, Josiah starts coughing, and Viola runs to his side and just starts like putting a warm rag on his forehead and trying to help him. Do you guys go straight to the king and queen's room?
I'm gonna again just sort of like peek my head out the door, make sure there's nobody in the hallway before I walk out.
You're set. No one's in the hallway. Everyone's downstairs at this time.
Then straight to the king and queen's room.
Awesome. So, you two, three, oh my goodness. You three walk to the king and queen's room, and you look through the peephole. You see that no one's in there. It's all dark. And when you open the door, you see a room quite literally double, maybe even triple the size of Josiah and Jordan's rooms. It's finely done with a giant bed and a lot of portraits of everyone in the family minus Jordan. And you see that on either side, on the left there is one door, on the right there are two. So where do you want to go?
Let's go left.
Okay, so you guys go to the left, and you see that this room is clearly a closet. There's stuff for both the king and the queen in there. And can you both give me investigation checks?
I got another 7.
You're doing great.
So amazing.
I got a 19.
Okay, so you two are poking around the king and queen's clothes, and Elaina can't see it because, well, she's just simply too tall. She's looking at her eye level. She doesn't see anything that could possibly be a door or a keyhole or anything. And Poplin, you notice that around your eye level is a doorknob that is locked and a keyhole underneath.
I'm gonna point it out to Elaina and move as many of the like clothes out of the way as possible so as to expose the door and unlock it and pray it doesn't kill me somehow.
So you move all the clothes to the side. You see this door that's like smaller than the average door. It like you can tell that it's meant to be hidden, that it's on Declan's side of the closet. There's even a chance just that Daisy doesn't even know that it's there. And you know that like if Declan were to ever have to get in there, he would have to like crawl through the door. And you unlock the door, and as you do, can both of you give me dexterity saving throws?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Where it is?
25.
Okay.
I am going crazy tonight, guys.
I am glad you were doing so well. I got a 3.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how.
As the key is in the hole and you twist the door open, Elaina enters through first, and you see that on the other side of the room that you just entered is like some sort of bow and arrow booby trap. And Elaina, you take 4 points of damage as an arrow shoots into your leg. And Poplin manages to avoid it altogether. And the second that the door closes, it stops shooting.
Yikes.
Ow.
Okay. So what's the deal with this room? What's going on in here?
So just like in general, this room seems to be like where, so you know doomsday survivalists and like the type of people who just like have a lot of everything just in case something goes wrong. This seems to be that type of room in which like he's prepared for if someone were to storm the castle, this is the room he'd go to. In this room there is like a bunch of food, a bunch of weapons, a bunch of water, and like like they had the panic room, but you think that since that room seems to have been unused by the royal family in quite some time, that he made this room since Jordan has disappeared. Is there anything in particular you guys are looking for?
Some band-aids.
You guys can
Something
go ahead.
something to fix the gaping hole in your shoulder.
Give me an investigation check.
Yes.
I will look as well.
Okay.
9?
Okay.
Oh my God.
I've yet to break 10.
18.
Okay.
I'm going crazy, guys.
Yeah. Poplin, you find like a first aid kit and manage to wrap up Elena's leg so it's no longer bleeding, and you just kind of know that it's not serious. Nothing bad's gonna happen. You probably won't even have a limp. And as you guys are looking around, both of you give me history checks.
There we go. A 10.
Okay.
I knew like the one thing I build this character around. That's what I'm gonna roll poorly on.
That's always how it works.
Yeah.
What about you, Elaina?
I've got a 12. I broke double digits.
Woo! So, Elaina, you're thinking about all of those secret passages that you guys first encountered a few days ago. You think, this room is awfully small considering how big the bedroom is. It probably goes further.
Can I relay that? Like, I feel like there might be some more secret passages. And then as I look for potential options, I'm also keeping an eye out for any more traps or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, as you are looking around, you think that you think that was the only trap in here, and you think that it was specifically meant to be just like a scare tactic, that like it was never gonna cause a lot of damage, like nothing like that was ever gonna happen. And as you're looking around, you start moving furniture and such, and suddenly, as you move this, like, table full of rations, you see another small door behind it that you guys could crawl through.
Is it also locked? Do I need the key again, or?
It's not locked.
Okay. Onward.
So now you guys are in a relatively big room. You think, okay, this is where the rest of all of that space is. Just both of you give me a perception and a investigation check.
Okay, perception
Oh,
is 13, investigation is 5.
Okay.
Perception is 9, investigation is 3.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys, how am I gonna do this? Because you rolled so bad. This room is kind of just a lot of nonsense. It's a lot of a madman's scrawlings. There's a bunch of maps everywhere. There's a bunch of like diagrams of like people and like their weak spots and such like that. You think that Viola said Declan didn't have a hobby, and that Declan's actual hobby is like he's like a masochist. And as you guys are looking around, God, oh my goodness, what can I even give you? Let me roll for Kyrie.
There you go.
You know what? Okay, that's a 15. That's good enough. Kyrie notices a map on the table that is kind of underneath a bunch of creepy drawings and such, and it's a map of like the kingdom, the in between the walls of the kingdom. And she notices that it's pretty updated. Everything's exactly how it should be. There are the roads, there's town square, there's like certain things are labeled, like here's where the butcher is, here's where the library is, here's where the school is. It's not like here's where you two live, like you three live, like no names are on it, but the only thing that is marked but not with like words is a little, which you guys know to be a house on the edge of town, just with a star on it.
How big is this map?
It's about the size of like 2 loose leaf pieces of paper.
Okay.
Like you could fold it up and bring it with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fold it up and bring it with me. I'm gonna take the map. I'm gonna take the map.
So what do you guys?
Just looking
Go ahead.
looking around the room and stuff. Is there? You said there's a bunch of maps and everything. Are there any maps that? Is there anything that like shows outside of the kingdom?
Yeah, there's like a map of what Poplin would know to be like this continent. Um, it's as far as you can tell because you haven't had much outside information in a while. It's different from what you would know a map of the continent to be.
I'm gonna take that one too.
Um, is there anything like what were we looking at in the books? It was like I want to know like medicine, but I feel like it wasn't medicine. It was like plants.
There's like natural remedies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything kind of that vibe or medicine vibe in the room?
You get the feeling that this man does not care whether or not his son lives or dies. So there's nothing in here that would be like, and here's the cure for my son's illness that I'm just hiding. You just think that he didn't, when his son got sick, he said, oh well.
I was thinking he did something to his son. Maybe.
You said it's kind of all just like the scrawlings of a mad person. It's not like is there anything just like scanning the room? Is there anything written on the walls or whatever that seems to have any significance, or is it all just like weird rambling?
It's really all weird rambling. The only thing of like importance is the maps that you found.
Okay.
It's just like you think that if this man was in our day and age that he would have a very popular Twitter. Just because of how crazy he is.
That's such a good analogy.
That is incredible.
Like, I can picture exactly what like I know what that means. That's awesome.
Are there any can I like look around to see if there's any other like secret passages? Because we seem to be on a trend.
Yeah, make me a uh investigation check.
I would like to search as well.
Okay, go ahead.
7.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, you guys don't think that there are any more rooms in here?
Well, I mean, we've got that house to go check out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I can't remember. Okay. Okay, so we head back to Josiah's room. Sneak under the bed. Because that's where we go. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Go under the bed. Where did that lead? I don't remember where that.
There was another one.
So
the other one was down. The other one was downstairs behind a painting, right?
Right.
Yeah. The very first one that you guys went through was like panic room through painting. The one that
Staircase.
Yeah.
This is the one. It's like across the courtyard from the panic room, right?
Yes. This is the room that you guys found Kyrie and Taryn in. That there's like a ladder that you have to climb. And that like
Okay.
It reaches all the way to Josiah's, and then there's another entrance on like the same floor as the kitchen. So like you have like it just keeps going up.
That's probably the best option.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, yeah, so same deal. Head back to the door, make sure there's nobody in the hallway. Go back to Josiah's room.
Okay. So you guys head into oh my god. You head into Josiah's room and you see that Viola is not in there right now. Josiah is asleep, and you guys could very easily just crawl under the bed and make your way down.
I would like to I'm not sure if my bag has like paper in it or something, but I want to like leave a note for Viola just saying like what we're doing, where we're going. Is there like would there be like scrap paper?
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Josiah would have just like notebooks and stuff. You could rip a piece of paper out and write a quick little message for her easily.
Yeah, just say like we found a map with a unassuming house starred on it. We're gonna go check it out, and like just leave it on Josiah's nightstand or something.
Okay, sounds good.
Never
What?
mind.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, is there somewhere that maybe only Viola would check, so if someone just walks in, they're not gonna see it?
You in the room
Or are we pretty
is
sure it's just her coming in anyways?
you're pretty sure it's just her coming in, but if you wanted to, you could put it in like her jacket pocket. Cause her jacket's on the chair.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That's not a bad idea.
All right. So you, which pocket do you put it in? The left or the right?
Oh god, this feels like an important decision. I'll stay right.
Okay. As you are putting the note in your pocket, you feel a set of keys in there. And like that's the only thing in that pocket.
Okay. You see, you mentioned the keys, and now I want to take the keys, but like I don't know if we need the keys.
Or
Just-
check the other pocket.
I'll check the other pocket.
All right, you check the other pocket, and there's nothing in there.
Hmm.
Okay. I really want to take the keys, but at the same time, I don't feel like we have any reason to just take this lady's stuff.
It's up to you.
Sam, make the decision for me. I don't know what
Absolutely not. I have no idea. I'm not making it.
to do. I'm just gonna leave. I'll just leave the keys. I'm gonna leave the keys.
Okay, so you guys head under the bed and you climb your way down. Just
Was
give
this of the room?
just give me athletics checks just to so I can tell how long it takes.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh,
18.
Oh yeah, you guys get down there pretty quack. Quick and
Can
fast.
I do the can I do the thing that people do where they just sort of like grab the sides of the ladder and slide down it like it's two fireman poles?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You can do you get to the very bottom cuz well, did you go in first?
No, yeah, I just go second and land on top of Elaina. I'll go in first and slide down.
You go in first and you slide down, and then you're just sitting at the bottom waiting for Kyrie and Elaina to get there. But you get down relatively quickly. You make your way to the. Oh my gosh, I have the wrong page open. You make your way to the war room that you found Kyrie and Taryn in. And now it is about 3 3:45, about 3:45, 4-ish. Are you planning on just kind of hoping there's no one in the courtyard? Or, like, trying to take a quick peek?
Yeah, I wanna. I feel like I should have something to. I don't know.
Wait. Oh, no, I don't have any. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, just peek outside and yeah, see if anyone's out there.
Okay. Can you...
I have an idea.
Okay. You can roll a... I need to open up a different character sheet. You can roll a stealth check and a perception check.
Okay, stealth is another nat 20. That's crazy.
Awesome.
And then you said perception?
Yes.
Okay. That is 15.
Okay, yeah. You are able to peer out, and you know for a fact that the one guard that is on the balcony, not even in the courtyard, but on the balcony above the courtyard, definitely didn't see you. And you know they're the only ones who would even potentially see you if you three were to leave here. But you also know that they aren't supposed to be on the balcony. They're supposed to be outside of the balcony, so they'll probably be going back inside relatively soon if you were to just give it like a few seconds.
Okay.
So you wait for the guard to go back inside, and he's now standing directly in front of the library, as he should be. And how do you guys get from point A to point B?
Okay. How far away is the balcony from us?
So the courtyard is relatively small. And the balcony is like on the second floor looking down into the courtyard. So it's it's close enough that it would be awkward for them to see you. They'd have to look directly down.
Okay.
Sorry.
I would like, and I'm stretching this a little bit, so Kat, you might have to
I'm excited.
figure out if this is allowed or not. But I would like to cast Minor Illusion and make just a really white owl, like a very strikingly white snowy owl, sort of fly from under the balcony, land on the edge of the balcony, and then fly inside once the guard looks at it.
I'm so down for this to happen. I just need to know what is the distance in Minor Illusion?
It's 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's totally doable.
And once it flies inside, I want it to go up above the door, like fly just straight up and then just disappear.
Okay, so my only issue with this is that once the door from the balcony to the inside is closed, so this owl would be just kind of going like a ghost through the door.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I just assumed the door was open. Okay, never mind then. Not like fly inside.
Did you say there were guards on like the towers or whatever?
There are guards in towers. So there is like potential for the guards on towers to like see you guys leave the castle, but from it being they're like 100 feet up in the air, so they probably won't be able to tell who you are. But again, it all depends on your stealth rolls.
I'm going to land. I would like to land the owl just like on the opposite side of the balcony from where we are.
Okay.
And cross my fingers that the guard looks the other direction.
Okay, I totally see what you're doing here. Can you just roll a deception check with advantage because you have the owl?
Gotcha. Okay. That's not awesome. Okay.
With
yeah,
it with advantage?
That's an 8 with advantage.
Okay, you see the owl fly up to the balcony, and it lands, and then you hear one of the guards from up in the towers go, is that an owl? And then the other guy goes, no, I don't think so. And
No,
like
it's not an owl.
and then like you could tell that they glanced at it, they said not very interested, and they resumed looking towards the outside of the castle. Like, you guys could get from where you are to the gates without being seen. The issue is from the gates into town, the guards looking out will definitely see you three like leaving.
Is outside of the gate particularly busy? Like, what's right outside?
Right outside the gate is like a little grassy area, and then like the closest building is actually your antique shop.
Oh.
So the town square is sort of close, so I'd imagine it's busy-ish, but not right up on the gate. Like, there's no crowd to disappear in for at least 30 feet.
Okay. I have a different plan now.
I did roll so badly.
Didn't work. Okay. So we get to the gate without being noticed.
Yes.
Right. We get to the gate. Once we are at the gate, I minor illusion again. Except this time, my minor illusion is not an owl. It is just a really like as loud of a scream from like inside the courtyard as possible.
Okay.
And right once the scream goes off, we dip out to the outside, to the crowd.
Okay.
And I relay this plan to Elaina, so I don't just randomly make a scream and run away.
And minor illusion, it like works with audible noises too, not just visual.
Yes. So
Okay.
I can, Yeah, I can make a sound. Its volume can range from a whisper to a scream.
Love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Roll deception one more time with advantage.
Actually, okay. So
Mhm.
minor it is specifically that if they're trying to examine the sound or image, they can determine that it is an illusion with a successful investigation check.
Okay.
So you got to roll for them.
I got it. Okay.
I'm in charge now, actually.
New DM has a
Yeah.
9.
We only need them to
That's a
look at
9.
it.
My DC is 12. That's awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah, they all you see that you don't see because they're too high up for you to see, but you hear the guards roll the guards like going like, "Wait, what is that? Who's screaming?" Um make both of you um make stealth checks for me because depending on what you roll, there could be a little bad thing that happens.
A little something, something.
There could be
I
a
got an
little
18.
something. Okay.
Love that. Okay. Don't screw me now. Oh my god,
Mm.
please. Okay, thank God. That's 24.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. You guys get to the gates and you start like stealthily booking it, just just in time for the guy right outside the balcony to come out. Because if he were to have come out any sooner, he would have seen you two in the courtyard. And you guys have now made it to the crowd of people surrounding town square.
That was so much scarier than it should have been. Like my heart is right. That's crazy. Okay. I guess just off to Funky House now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need to make any stops at like the library or the antique store or even your own houses?
Um,
I had already been back to the antique store to see if there was anything.
That is true.
And I found, I think it was a journal.
It was some sort of
since
book. Yeah.
It was something, I think it was about the secret passages and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It
oh
was
yeah,
so
yeah.
long ago. Mm.
Since I don't know, my thought process here is we want to stay like as anonymous as possible. Not anonymous, but like unknown.
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
So my vote is we just go straight to the house without going anywhere that on the off chance that there is somebody like tailing us, they won't be able to connect us to any of the other buildings that we live at slash frequent.
Okay.
Done.
So, there are two different ways that you can get to this mystery house. I guess you guys would know because you guys live here. There's the longer way in which you're not passing any well you'll be passing Terrence's house, the bookshop, and then like nothing else that you would know. And but Terrence not with you, so or you would do the quicker way, but you'd be passing Elaina and Elena's best friend's house, Sailor. So the
I did
quicker
tell her
way,
that I was out of town.
you did tell her that you were out of town. You told her that you were going to the other side of town. So if you go the quicker way, there's a chance that you'll run into someone that Elaina knows. If you go the longer way, you probably like even if you run into someone that Taryn knows, Taryn's not there.
Okay.
So it's up to you guys. Quick or long?
I guess long, so we don't run the risk of getting noticed. I mean, like, how much longer is it?
It's you guys live in a relatively like small community, so it's not like it made that much of a difference.
Okay.
It's just like it would probably only add like 15 minutes walking.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely vote longer way then.
Cool.
Me too.
Okay. You guys are walking down the streets, and both of you give me stealth checks, and I'm gonna roll just a luck check to see if see if anybody notices you. So
Oh boy, oh no. Okay.
okay, before
now. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
what did you say?
I was gonna say what my role was, but I don't know if you're ready for it or not yet.
Okay. Before I roll the luck check, I'm the like low is bad. So if I roll a 1 through 5, you definitely run into someone you know. Above that, you guys are fine. Okay. And I rolled What did you guys think I rolled?
I don't know that. I can't read that laugh. I don't know what that meant.
A 6.
I rolled a nat 1.
God.
That was my other guess.
Oh no. You want to know what's so like fun and cool and awesome too?
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 1 on the stealth check.
Oh my gosh, we're doing amazing.
I got a 12. One of my
Okay.
better rolls of the day.
Okay. So, you... Oh my gosh, it's 2 nat 1s. So I can't make it too easy. Okay, you guys are walking by. You get to the... You are passing the bar, and as you are, Elaina, you notice that your dad you hear like ruckus from the bar, and you hear your dad getting thrown out. And then you see that your dad, like, the bartender's like, "We've had enough of this, come on, leave." And he's like, "I just wanted another drink." And then the bartender pushes your dad to the ground, and he's now like sitting outside the bar. The bartender slams the door shut, and your dad is just sitting there. He's very drunk, but he looks up and he sees you, and he goes, "You're supposed to be on that internship mission thing."
What did I tell her? Do you remember?
What now?
What did I tell her? Do you remember?
You told him that you were going to the other side of town. You told him the same thing you told Sailor, which was that you had something to do for the antique shop that was on the other side of the town.
I'm back to get a book. I love a book.
He's like, he looks a little shaken and like beaten, and you can tell like he's got like his like cuts on his elbows, and he just like looks up at you and smiles and goes, "And that's my smart daughter." And then he like stands up and he starts wobbling, and he's like attempting to give you a hug, but he's not too quick on his feet, and he falls back to the ground.
I need to look at something really quick, but I might do a thing really
Okay.
fast. Okay, so I kind of want to minor illusion again, but I don't know if I can do it to where it just affects one person. I I don't think. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna just let the family issues work out. I don't know.
Dang it. I'm I have like two minds right now. One is like help him get back to the house. The second one is he's clearly drunk and he's survived this long. Just walk quickly in the other direction because he can hardly stand. Are we on like a time crunch? Kind of.
Y- Um, you. It's really up to your like up to you what if you think you're on a time crunch or not. You know, from what you've been told that this illness that Taryn has gotten, the same one that Josiah has, is a lot worse on humans. But you don't know if that means like she's gonna die really really soon, or if like you can wait. It's really up to you. You do know that the bar is only like a block away from your house, but your house is across the street from Sailor's house.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Um, isn't Terrace house like across the street?
Yeah, Taryn's house is right next to the bookstore.
Does Kyrie have like a key? Can we drop him off there?
um, yeah, Kyrie would totally have a key. Kyrie's house is also right there.
Or we can do that if that's easier.
They're neighbors, so you would just be backtracking a little bit, but you didn't go super far, so it doesn't exactly
Nope.
matter.
Um, I'm gonna do one of those houses. I don't know if I have a preference.
Okay. Um,
I'm gonna go over to him and be like, we're gonna drop you off somewhere. So when you're feeling like you can walk home.
he's like slurring, and he's like, "You're just the best daughter I could have asked for."
I don't say anything.
Yeah, because
Um,
he kind of sucks if I remember correctly,
It
right?
was like polite, but not anything beyond that. It was like, okay.
Okay.
um, so you take him in his drunken way to Taryn's house, um, and he the whole time is just like rambling about your mother,
Oh,
and is just going on about like how he wishes she never left you guys, and how this is all her fault, and if she was just here things would be better and stuff like that. And like, you know your mom left you, you know that like all of that is technically true, but you've never like heard him like actually say it before. And you make your way to Taryn's house, and Kyrie opens the door with her key, and you kind of lay him down on the couch. And as he's like fallen asleep, he he looks at you, and is Out of game. Is your dad human or elf? Because I know you're half elf.
Let's go human.
Okay. You hear him say, and like that's what I get for falling in love with an elf. And he like passes out on Kyrie's couch.
Bye. I was gonna leave a note. I'm no longer gonna leave a note.
Okay. Yeah, you guys leave him there. Just because I'm a little cruel, can you make a medicine check? Either of you or both of you?
I got a 9.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Poplin, you know this man is drunk. This man cannot be left on his back to sleep. So you set him on his side so that he doesn't die on Terran's couch.
Once we start like walking back, once we start back like on our way towards the house, I'm gonna just say to Elena, just,
Well, he seems like quite a pleasant character.
I'll, like mumble. Right.
So you guys are walking down the street. You don't run into anyone else. It's pretty empty once you get around the corner and you're no longer by the bar. This is like the houses that the farmers live on. So it's not super busy right now. And you make your way to the house. Because you guys have a copy of the map and I don't have a star on the one I sent you, it is the square house on that little slanted bit. The one closest to the wall.
Kind of feels in the middle of absolutely nowhere, nothing marked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you walk across some grass and get to this house. It's about 2 stories tall. It looks like of all of the other houses, this is the house that's in like the worst condition. It's definitely seen better days. It looks like some of the siding is falling off, and it's covered in vines. A bunch of the plants are overgrown and dying, and you can tell like paint is chipping. It just like it's been, from all you can tell, it's been a while since someone's cared for the house. Like, not to say that nobody lives there right now, but just that if somebody did live there right now, they didn't care about the appearance of their house.
when
Do we want to?
Go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do we want to knock or anything? But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say the exact opposite and say just check and see if the door's locked.
Okay. I'm down for that. My other option was knock.
You're gonna check to see if the door's locked? The door... Let's do a luck check. It is locked.
Can I try the closet key on it?
You can try. It doesn't fit right.
Lame.
But that is smart.
Should we pick it?
You can attempt to.
Give it a
Um,
shot.
Do we want to?
I mean, we kind of got to. Well, is there like an open? Is there like an open window, or you said it's in pretty rough condition? Is there like a hole or something?
there's not a
Just do like
hole,
a.
but like one of the windows, like there's not like a hole in the wall or anything, but there's a hole in the window. Like it like glass broken. Um, it's like you'd have to probably smash it a little more so you didn't cut yourself. But
Is the
like
window right next to the door? Can I just reach around and open it?
no, you can't reach around and open it.
Darn it.
It's a little farther away than that.
Okay.
I want to just like listen for a minute and see if I can hear anyone like moving around in the house. Do like a lap around the building, listen from like different windows and such. Just see if I can tell if anyone's inside.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Can I also
Yeah,
be looking around?
yeah.
Okay, 14.
Okay.
12.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. You don't hear anyone talking. Every once in a while, you can hear like a floorboard creaking. You're not sure if that's like someone's walking around or if like the house is just making noises because it's old. You just like, from what you can tell, you don't hear anyone. You don't like see anyone when you peer in windows. But like there might be like an animal in there or something scurrying around.
Okay. I think we
Shall we
should
pick
give,
the lock?
yeah, we should give picking the lock a try before we start smashing any windows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand. You can either try individually or one of you can give the other a help action depending on what your modifier is. If you think that's a better option for you.
Oh, you're a monk too. What's your dexterity?
Dexterity is 11.
11. Okay. Well, mine's 18, so I should probably do the
I'll give you the help.
cool. Okay. And then hope gives me advantage. Sick, nat 20.
Okay, yeah, you.
Well, because the first one was a 5.
Oh my gosh. Thank God. You just. What do you say to help him pick the lock?
I don't know. I have no idea. That was a lot of like really random creativity thrown my direction, and I was like,
You just kind of like give him like a encouragement thumbs up,
You can do it.
and he's
Got
like,
it.
you know what? I can do it, and he picks the lock pretty easily, and the door starts to swing open.
I'm going to draw. Well, how like wide open is the building? Is it just like one big room, or is it like a bunch of small rooms?
It's a house, so there's like you enter and there's like a very dusty living room, old broken furniture. You see like in the back there's like what is like an abandoned kitchen, stairs that lead up, and like something around the corner to the kitchen but you can't see from where you are.
Okay.
It's like there are cobwebs everywhere. It's very, very dusty. It looks like it's been a while since someone's been inside.
Just in case, I'm going to draw both of my short swords while we're investigating.
I love the image of this tiny little old gnome holding two swords.
And they're him-sized too, so like they're even smaller. And, like
Oh my
anybody
gosh.
else could use them, and they're like, this is a toy. But
Oh my gosh. So they're short swords as in a short to you, not short to not a typical short sword. Like
Yeah.
it's been modified to fit you.
yeah.
Oh, I love it even more.
It's amazing. I
Um,
see you do that, so I pull out my staff.
Awesome. I don't have Kyrie's character sheet, but she has whatever weapon she has out.
I thought you were gonna say like I don't have any weapons because I'm not playing. That's what immediately
True.
said.
I don't have a weapon to pull out because I'm the DM. I am the weapon.
I'm imagining like this like tiny dwarf with like two small swords, me behind with like a staff, and then another person behind with whatever, and like in the doorway.
Yeah. And also you're about to walk in. Like if someone were to turn the corner
Right.
and see this, they'd be like, "Okay, cult meeting at the abandoned house." All right, so you guys walk in, and can you all give me perception checks?
11.
19.
19. Poplin,
Yep.
you hear a creak in the floorboard upstairs, and you know that is too loud to have been made by an animal. So can I get you two to roll initiative?
Ooh.
6.
Okay.
So we're getting into it already. We're going crazy. Oh, I get advantage. I forgot about that. Rangers are cool. Okay. Come on, 9.
Okay. 6 for Elaina, 9 for Poplin. Let me roll something for Kyrie. I'm going to assume she doesn't add anything. So, 15 for Kyrie. Sucks.
Is
For
that like
me.
both of ours together?
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh my god.
Oh, no!
We will be starting with a battle in about a month, actually, because 2 weeks from now is spring break.
You're so right.
All we
Yeah.
heard was a creak upstairs. Maybe we can like be friends.
I mean,
Maybe we could be friends. Yeah.
there's a chance.
It's initiative for friendship.
There is a chance.
Violence is never the answer.
We definitely just attacked that one guard straight out that one time.
Violence is never the answer, except for that one time.
Except for that one time when it
The
kinda
monk
was.
attacked the guard.
So yeah, we're gonna be playing again in about a month, and by then we might have Kyrie. It might be me playing. Either way, it'll be fun. It'll be a battle. We will find out what the heck the king has to do with this weird abandoned house. And gosh, what is and where is the cure for Josiah? All of this will be found out very, very soon. So thank you everybody for listening, and I hope everybody sticks around for 2 last episodes. Bye!